Evening, folks. I'm Jason, and welcome back to Mecha Taco. Tonight we are continuing Gargoyle. Tonight we are continuing Gargoyle's Quest 2. I have no idea why I have so much trouble pronouncing Gargoyle. You'd think that would be a pretty normal or regular word in my personal dictionary, yet it's even if it was, I still have trouble pronouncing it. Gargoyle. Gargoyle. Anyway, we're playing Gargoyle's Quest 2. Hey, not bad that time. Let's just get back to it. Last we left Firebrand, he gained an ability to jump over a chasm. Alright, let's do it. Oh, before I get started, I'm cold. Wrapping myself up. Oh yeah, there we go. I know I have this like tough man image with my little fingerless gloves, and my Sailor Moon shirt, and my flaming, well, it's about to say personality. My flaming bandana. And yeah, I'm eschewing all of that for comfort with a blanket. It has a little hole in it. Somewhere. There it is. Hello, little hole. This is why you tune into this channel. Cold. I don't know why is it so cold. I don't know. All right, let's go. So Gargoyle's Quest 2. Oh, that's right. I got the Buster. How long can I fly now? Okay. Let's see if this is actually... Okay, hang on. Shall we try again? Jeez. They told me I had enough, wing power now to make it across the chasm. This is why you just don't trust demons. Oh my god. Like, I'm right there. What am I doing wrong? I did revive thanks to the password. Where did I revive exactly? Oh my god, what village is this? You know what, I don't feel like walking all the way back. Let's just... Alright. I mean, I suppose I could... I could try that. I could try stalling in midair. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that didn't work. No chance. They lied to me. They lied to me. Alright. Let's go for peak height here. Whoa, that was even worse. Holy... Okay. Oh, you have the wings of a fallen angel. With those wings, you may be able to fly over Gaza Valley. May. I didn't catch that before. May be able to. Are they not equipped? There's my CD Dickens. I've got fallen angel wings. Is there something I'm missing? What if I leap like this? Would that make a difference? Oh! Like I'm right there. I can taste it. I can taste that ledge. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, come on. We can do better than that. I like how I back up. Like momentum's a thing in this game. It is not. There's no there's no speeding up. There's no slowdown. I can't dash, to my knowledge. Ooh. Man, this is... Ah, it's tough. Yeah, I say it's tough, but I don't know if that's the right word, because it's kind of unfair. Alright. I keep doing the momentum thing. Stop. It's not a thing. Nope. Oh! Oh, little jerk hit me. Alright, I got part way. Now. Can you imagine being a kid and get into this part and being like, they told me I could... Well, that is just... Oh, that is just some BS. I can't believe they put an enemy that would very deliberately shoot you the moment you land, because you have nowhere else to go. I did yesterday state that this game is hard but fair. It's not entirely accurate, and it's mainly because of BS like this, where you can't see where you're going. The only way you can figure out where you're going is if you failed over and over again. I was so close to the bottom that the moment I jumped, I hit the flames. I don't know where the sweet spot is yet. I'm gonna say right here is the sweet spot. Ooh, oh, you like that? That's right. That's right. Alright. Okay, this is the best we've done so far. Oh! That's great. Oh, no, 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 make it, make it, make it, make it. Oh. We were there. We were right there. You all saw it. No, I missed the sweet spot. My legs have to be just below the mountain, the bottom mountain range. That might be too far. Yeah. Are we having fun yet? I was too high. Not high enough, evidently, to be enjoying this game. Alright. No, no, no. Come on. Come on, Firebrand. Nope. Oh, you thought you had me. You're a jerk. Zero. I don't like having 0 lives here. This one is solid. Ah, I landed in the middle. I landed in the middle, so they both fell. You know, it's probably a good thing I didn't do this last night, because I went to bed with a fairly positive opinion of Gargoyle's Quest 2, and that's fading. It's fading very quickly. Thank you. Okay, there. I feel better now. You know what? It's pretty bad. The hardest part of the game is... It's like, I think there's a sequence in the original TMNT. Dang it. I was just in awe that I made that. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Konami one, or Ultra Games one if you want, that had a pit. And it's infamous because people get stuck there, and I honestly don't remember much about it. I'm pretty sure I got there also. We saved it. I think you have to either have an item or Donatello has to use a rope, or I don't know. I honestly don't remember. The game was tough. It was very cool. Like it's definitely a game I rented quite a bit. But I don't think I ever got anywhere in it. I still liked it. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, getting comfy here. Jeez. Like I don't know what I'm getting into here, so I felt like I should explore a little first. Aha. It's just gonna keep coming at me. Oh, I can land. What the heck is that thing? Get out of here. Look at this level design. The spiky ceiling. So I know I said I was under the impression that this was a remake. That's definitely not the case. Well, maybe remake's not. Maybe that's not the right word. What's that? And why can I not get it? Huh. That's strange. A port of the Game Boy Gargoyle's Quest 1. And yeah, it definitely isn't. It does feel a bit like a remake in a sense. Because I mean, it's not that different. I mean, the stage layout, obviously, and the stages are different. But fundamentally, it's really the same game. Definitely hard, though. And part of that's probably because it's on the, it's on the NES. While not exactly a powerhouse, the system clearly stronger than the Game Boy. And capable of things that the Game Boy wasn't. So yeah, if you had a game this tough... Yeah, I am saving it. If you had a game this tough on the Game Boy, yeah. Because, I mean, Gargoyle's Quest was tough on the Game Boy, but again, manageable. This would be brutal. Wow, I don't like that thing at all. Can't shoot those. Lucky. Oh, you jerk. Get off me. Oh, they're terrible. They stick to you. Wow, that was rough. Look at that thing. It's like it knows it's horrible. Jerk. Oh, please don't get anyone near me. Oh, look, spikes. Get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me. I took them all. That's right. Oh, wait. Don't play around. They gotta get driven into the spikes. Well, go me for defeating that boss. I probably overlooked like 1 billion seekers. Firebran obtained the Gremlin Stick at the bottom of the desert. Something very powerful has built up in Firebrand's body. Firebrand obtained the Magic Tornado. Oh ho! I have a Magic Tornado. What do I do with it? I feel like I was supposed to use it for something. Can't use it here. I have a stick. Firebrand used Gremlin Stick. Nothing happened. So... You're gonna make me go, oh gosh, I have to cross the... No, I don't really have to cross this again, do I? Let's save it. Oh, good, I have to go the other way now. Huh. Curious. Dang it. Ooh, where would I continue? Right, but do I have the Gremlin Stick and all that garbage? I do. Tornado. Tool. Yeah, screw it. Let's go from here. What did I need the tornado for? What happened to my country? I don't care. Really don't. Oh, is this the guy? Yeah, it is. Is he still... Yeah, he still is. He still has problems. Still wondering what Maelstrom is. I should test it out one day. I admit, if I had the instructions, it might tell me. We are spoiled. We really are nowadays. As much disdain as I have for tutorials and on-screen hints that won't shut up, it's helpful for explaining items that you don't know what they're supposed to do. We had instruction manuals for that. Tool, let's use the Gremlin Stick. Okay, magic. I honestly don't remember who wanted the gremlin stick. Or why I needed the gremlin stick. Was it important? Let's talk with the villagers again. But yes, King Bar is a vegetable now. We gathered. What about you? Power of Maelstrom brought me back. Speaking of... I wonder if those are extra lives. No. Well, let's find out. Be careful not to waste it. No, it's not. Man, I have a ton of vials, though. Oh, I already talked to you. Stop. But I should pay attention. I should pay attention to quest givers. Oh, I have the same problem with Warcraft. I mean, it's so much worse now, honestly. In Warcraft, because you really don't have to read the quests. Everything's highlighted for you on the map. The enemies are highlighted. They tell you which enemies drop whatever quest items you need. And I'm not complaining about that, quite honestly. I think it's great. It makes it so much easier to play. But there are definitely times where the quest isn't quite as obvious. And that's where I screw up. So, not there. Should we go back to the witch? Or whatever she was? No, not there. I can't... Why can't I get past those rocks? I thought I had what I needed to get past the rocks, but I don't. It's weird that I can't use that. I really want to remember what I need the gremlin stick for. I remember there were a bunch of jabbering idiots that were telling me about it, but for the life of me, I don't recall. Let's go to one of those idiot towns. Thought you were funny. Huh, I didn't notice that before. That's interesting. I could just jump over this. Good to know. I feel like this is going to be useful. I do seem to have a limit of how many I can put out at once. Oh no, I'm good. Alright, let's go back to town, or a town, or whatever. There's the town. Nobody here. Wait, is this my town? This is the starting town. Yeah, nobody's gonna be here. I can get Maelstrom for cheap. They were 10. Were they not? Pretty sure they were. Man, Maelstrom better be the best stuff ever. Alright, I don't want to be at the starting town. Let's go. Thought there was another town. Glad there's no, random enemy encounters. That would really suck. Nothing here. There's probably a vial there or some guy to fight. Did I really just go all that way for nothing? I say all that way, it's not that big of a world map. Alright, back across. Well, that was close. One, two, three, 4, 5. All right. Oh. All right. There's the village. Right. Going over this way is where the blocks are. Why can't I pass these? Firebrand used Candle of Darkness. Alright. Tool. Firebrand used Gremlin Stick. And it doesn't matter if I use... That doesn't matter. Okay. I already talked to all of the jerks here. Nothing. Nope. Oh no. Oh no, don't make me go. Oh wait. No, this one's fine. No, this is the desert. Okay, hang on. I am so lost. Was there another chasm? There was. This isn't the chasm I was thinking of. This is just a bridge. Right. Yes, this one's fine. Well, I say fine, honestly, this one. This one isn't great. Oh, you little... Yep. I was trying to make the invincibility last as long as I could. I mean, I could try tornado walking. I mean, honestly, this seems really risky. I'm gonna get to a certain point where I just can't anymore. Right, because of something like that. Yeah, I don't think that's... I don't think it'll work. I'm burning through the lives just to get a hint of what I'm supposed to do. Oh, so, while I'm doing this... Come on, get closer. No, you turned. Man, I had 5 lives. Okay. So I was playing playing Onechambara last night, Onechambara Origins, and it occurred to me what the game actually reminds me of. And now it's not completely, mind you, but fairly close. Not necessarily Bayonetta. Ninja Gaiden. Like the, Itagaki Ninja Gaiden. Now, combat isn't as finesse as that Ninja Gaiden. As Ninja Gaiden. But even just superficially, even the look of the game, it does look like, classic Ninja Gaiden on like Xbox. There's even one part I got to where Aya, the bikini-clad samurai, whatever she is, finds her sister, and it's underground, and there's this, massive, like, Japanese temple. It's straight out of Ninja Gaiden. It really is. It's a simplified Ninja Gaiden. Absolutely. There is a very heavy emphasis on boss fights, which Ninja Gaiden. It can be a little frustrating too. Again, not Ninja Gaiden level frustrating. And you'll see the desert called. I did that. To east of this town is the forest called Henon. They say there is precious stone called the. I got that. And the magic tornado enables you to fly. Is there somewhere I need to fly? Oh, there you go. Go to the Cave of Gaza north of this place. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I should have used the gremlin stick on the... Get out of my way! At least make the town a little bit larger to accommodate being able to walk around your doofus NPCs. Alright, is this Hecate? No, that's the forest. I need Hecate, whatever her name is. I need her dojo. I don't know why I called it a dojo. Again, I'm not trying to justify me purchasing and playing Onechambara Origins. I guess I'm just trying to make you understand where I'm coming from. And failing miserably. Oh my gosh. I need to go back to use the gremlin stick on that one guy. Oh my gosh. Wow, I've spent the better part of this broadcast wandering around doing nothing. This is Goonies 2 all over again. Alright. Still have memories of that. Getting lost in Goonies 2. You know what? Now I'm getting a little hot. Take it all off. There we go. Now it's cold again. You know what? I give up. Okay. Let's go back, I guess. Oh my gosh. Do I really have to go back? Can I die? Would that work? Of course. How many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you son of a 5. Oh, that was close. 5, 6, 7. There's 7 you have to cross. Jeez. It's even funnier because the platform shoots stuff at you. Alright. Let's go back to the Goofy King. Go hit him with the gremlin stick. Alright. Yeah, I know. You're an idiot. Tool. Wow, I can move. My body works. Thank you, Firebrand. I'll give you my power. Or you'll scream at me. Now Firebrand can jump higher than before. Wow. Let's break the barrier. And go to the King's Palace. Firebrand, go to the King's Palace immediately. I will do my best. I can jump higher than before. What's the easiest way to get to the King's Palace? Oh! Sweet, I don't have to go back to any of that garbage. Okay. Progress. Save it. Alright, what are you? Oh, I'm tired. I'm not gonna last. What are we at? Ah. This may be a shorter broadcast tonight. We'll see. Is that higher? I can't really tell. Doesn't feel like it's higher. Okay. I guess it is. Again, I have no idea where I'm leaping here. I can't see anything. Man, oh my gosh. This is some hot garbage here. Okay, come on, show your face. That's what I thought. I can't go up. Oh, I'm so glad the invincibility wore off. Just as I was jumping. So I could jump over this. At this point, is it worth it? Because I have the tornado stuff. Tornado magic. I can't jump over this part. Oh, did I miss it? Yeah, I just want to kill this guy to spite. There. Oh. Dude. Again. Just that walk. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop that. Get out of here. It just scoots away. Alright, we're at the King's Castle. Progress. Alright. I saw black light. Welcome to the King's Palace. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go in, we're gonna inspect the little pots, there's gonna be nothing there. Are you happy now? Cool. Okay, well. Do you want to know the password? I didn't catch that before. Oh, the grammar in this game. Alright, everybody got that password? Good. Oop, we'll use this as my little password. Wow, I just had this flashback of Shenmue Passport. Oh, gosh, Shenmue. Why is everybody laughing like that? I want to check this place out. Seriously, why do you make these villages empty like this? Like, there's no point. Anyway, as I was saying, it's hard to really grasp how unique Shenmue was. But the passport was cool. It was this little bonus disc that came with the game. And it basically just like kind of showed off the technology. I mean, it had an alternative feature on it where it would keep track of I think the townsfolk that you would meet via your BMU. But yeah, it would talk about the features of the game and the technology that went into it. You know, the weather system, and you'd also get these ultra detailed close-ups of the faces, all in real time. And at the time, I mean, it was really impressive. It was really, really cool. Because again, we're talking what, 2000, 99, around that area. Maybe 2000. Oh, man, I ate that game up. I adored it. It was just such a cool little game. Once you came to terms with it, I should say, because at its heart, it really is an adventure game. Very slow-paced, very chill, and once you get that, once you understand that, it's really quite enjoyable. I'm very melodramatic and ridiculous, but at the same time, endearing. I don't know if I do a playthrough on Mega Taco, honestly. I almost got the PC remaster of 1 and 2. I couldn't... I don't know why, I couldn't take the bait on that one. Oh, Firebrand. What's the hurry? What? The black light? What's that? Makes your posters glow. I don't understand what you were talking about. There is nothing to worry about. Get back to it, Toria. Bam. You dare oppose me? Coo. Ah, turns out you're undead. It seems I must destroy you. This guy's this boss is a little tough. Ooh, never mind. Cancel that. He was a chump. Oh gosh, you are that red. I am pretty red. Gwa! You know, if I die in a bloody battle with a demon, I really hope my last words aren't, oh gosh. Something at least a little wittier. Alright, is everybody better now, or are these guys... What? Someone disguised himself as the king of the ghoul realm. Or as king himself. Better yet, who gives a crap? There's a laboratory. 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 That's fine. In the king's palace. Oh, indeed there is. Essence of the ghoul realm is hidden very well. Try searching in many places. Oh, don't even start with me. Arcalan's water is said to be hidden somewhere near Mount Emia. Stop giving me weird names. Yeah. Fan fiction. No. Why don't you try it? Byron obtained the essence of the ghoul realm. Okay. The vitality increase. Oh. Not my vitality increased. The vitality increased. I hope I changed like my camera angle a little bit. I hope I come out okay. When I was editing the video, I couldn't. My face just looked really long, like I had this massive, massive chin. Like I looked like a weird, beardy Jay Leno. I don't think I am. I've never once thought that until I saw that. I was like, ooh. It's the human chin. Taking my gloves off. Taking the gloves off for this game. That's right. Alright, well, thanks for the Demon Realm Vitality stuff. I've been studying the essence of Soulstream for many years. It can recover your vitality to the maximum, but its materials are very rare. Yes, water and the Dagon's scale? That's like dragons? Where are you? I thought the other one is the laboratory. King has hidden some materials that are made here in the realm. So, the materials are made here in the realm, or that he hid the materials made here in the realm? I don't care. The essence of darkness and the power of Maelstrom were developed here. I still don't know what the Maelstrom does. It probably destroys like all enemies on the screen or something stupid. 20 vials for the power of... Oh my gosh, it went up! Why does it keep going up? Why do I only have 3 now? I thought I bought a bunch. I really want to know what it is, because I am... I should look it up, but I feel lazy. I don't feel like looking it up right now. Or ever. I saw it for sure. The black light was going toward Mount Emia. Okay, well, guess where we're going. To the northwest of the King's Palace is Mount Emia, the oldest village in the Ghoul Realm, called Tobit. Alright, so what's the plan? Are we going to Mount whatever, or are we going to Tobit? Tobit, they said, was northwest. Let's go northwest. Oh. What's with all those caves? Oh, I think I found Tobit. This is Tobit, a lost village. Well, it wasn't that lost. It was right there. I love all the bones on the ground. A horrible monster called Dagon lives in the desert, south of this village. That is why nobody tries to go there. Well, it's a desert. Let's be fair. Empty village, empty houses. Alright. Bunch of different locations to look forward to. I will sell Maelstrom for 5 billion vials. Indeed, it seems to be going up in price. Curious that. You have to receive the power from the King of the Ghoul Realm before you go to Sealy. Okay, so... Wait, why? Alright, so I'm not going to the desert. Doppelganger is a monster of mirrors. Never attack him while he is transformed into you. Attack him when he reveals himself. Good to know. In the labyrinth, you may have to fight against yourself. Those who get over themselves will be able to Sealy. Man, I cannot get over myself. Not with this massive video chin thing I got going on. It's gotta be the camera. I don't know if chin. Maybe it's the beard. I don't know. I wonder if you may be the man they told me. Forget about it. Go Sealy yourself. You know what's... Shut up, you weird cat demon thing. Is that Dagon? What is this? What are you? Who are you? You cannot go any further. It's a stupid way of stopping me, isn't it? Well, here I'm at the desert. Oh. You're right, I cannot see. Oh. I think I found something. Is it the horrible monster Dagon? Oh. Okay. I don't know if it is or not. Or if it's just a... It's pretty hard. Ooh, okay, we could do this. I thought I had to hit his body, but no, I just had to hit his head. There, eat it, Dagon. Fire Ren obtained the Dagon scales. Okay, go me. Okay, so I got the Dagon scales. Now I need, excuse me, I need, I don't know, tears or something. Yeah, Dagon was kind of obnoxious. Dagron. Like strong, mad, drawing a dragon. Carving a dragon into the table with a scalpel. Oh, that looks friendly. I don't like the layout of this one. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Man, I really feel like I've hit my limit for tonight. Wow. The game's not full around. I need the tornado. Whoa, shit. Ooh. Yeah, I had this little write-up for last night's episode that I wrote down. Saying I thought this was a pretty fair game and fun. But, you know, I might be wrong by tonight's episode. Excuse me. And, it's fine. Okay. So I have everything I need, I guess? I wasn't expecting to complete these little quests so quickly. Yeah, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. Shut up. You're not the right person. No, you're definitely not the right person. You're just a... See you again? You're just a... shark. Alright. Yes, I know, it's a laboratory. Okay, one of you jokers. To the other room? So one of you guys... Oh, you have the Rakellen's water and the Dagon scales. Give them to me, please. Yes. Wait for a while. Sure. I'll make you the essence of Soulstream with these materials. A while later, here you are. Use it, and your vitality will be fully recovered. Did you make... Could you... No, I haven't. Wow, I feel like I went really out of my way for a heart container, an energy tank, reserve energy tank, like in Mega Man. I don't know. Alright, guys. Let's save it. Let's save it for tonight. I'm done. I need to make it clear. I am enjoying this game. I really am. Despite the time I'm having tonight. It's not you, it's me. I take it back. I mean, some of this stuff is kind of garbage. But I still am enjoying it. It's hard to put my finger on issues that I have with the game. You know, aside from, you know, the blinds, all of the blind leaps. Those are garbage. I think it's part of it is just the fact that, you know, we're talking about a game from 1992, which is funny because I remembered, the Kirby video where I did a montage of games released in '92, and yeah, again, it reiterated why I didn't play this game, why I just ignored it, because there was a ton of other stuff out. But unlike Kirby, Kirby absolutely felt like, wow, you know, this is peak NES here. You know, you can see how, you know, really pushing the system to its limits of what it can do. I'm not really getting that with Gargoyle's Quest. It's not bad. It is not a bad game. I feel like if it came out earlier, like, I don't know, 90? 89? 89, definitely. Yeah, it would have been pretty hot. But yeah, 92 is really late. I'm not sure. It is a very weird thing. Sorry, I'm also mesmerized by these sprites. They are pretty charming. Yeah. In any case, let's call it. Oh yeah, look, I'm at an hour. half hour into this, I was like, hey, I'm done. And half hour later, nope, still playing. I mean, when you play games, that's part of the course. Okay. In any case, I'm exhausted. I need to go to bed. I'm done. Until next time. Thanks for joining me, everyone. And, hey, I'll see you next time. Good night, everyone. Forgot how to turn things off. I'm tired. I really am tired. So tired. Tired of Firebrand. I'm not tired of Firebrand's fine. Whatever. Leave me alone. Go to bed. I'm done. Good night.